Let's begin what's trending in River State, with reactions trailing the appointments made by the sole administrator of the state, Ibas, despite a court order barring him from doing so. Well, in a move that has left many in disbelief, Ibas on Wednesday appointed administrators for the state's 23 local government areas, barely 24 hours after a federal high court sitting in Port Harcourt issued an order restraining him from appointing LGA administrators. Well, according to the secretary to the state government, Ibas has also approved the reconstitution of some board of agencies, commissions, and parastatals that were earlier suspended. The wave of appointments has raised questions about executive overreach and respect for judicial processes. Let's take some reactions. This is from Sege, who wrote, "The judiciary have completed their madness by handing over the country's justice system to politicians. No one will obey and respect them anymore. Politicians now see their ruling as transactional. The bedrock of democracy is dead in Nigeria." Olagosa wrote, "The same lawyers in the Temple of Justice are the ones telling him how to navigate legal loopholes planted by the 1999 Constitution as amended." Dr. Bati, can you blame these people? I mean, the court ruling stemmed from, a lawsuit filed by parties challenging the legality of the administrator's powers to make such appointments pending the determination of the substantive case. I believe the judge had granted the application and ruled that Ibas should appear before the court to show cause why the application should not be granted. The case was adjourned till April 14th, I believe, Dr. Abati. We are seeing the flouting of court orders in Nigeria is so rampant. I mean, why wouldn't the sole administrator also follow suit at this point? Even Nigerians are outraged. I mean, this is really, really a worrying situation that is developing every single day in Nigeria.
Okay, the outrage is understandable,
yes,
but it is not new. Routinely, we have had in recent times government disobeying court orders, including the orders of the Supreme Court, including the orders of the West African Court of Appeal. In other words, in the same country where people take the oath to defend the rule of law, they violate the same rule of law. And that should be of concern. In terms of the place of the judiciary, how can you say you are running a government based on the rule of law and the courts give directives, they give rulings, they give judgments, some of them declaratory, mandatory, injunctive, and then people routinely, because they occupy positions of authority and power, disobey the courts? I think that is an issue. Number two, in Rivers State, it's about the fact that even the declaration of a state of emergency and the dissolution of the democratic structures in Rivers State had been argued ad nauseam that this was illegal and unconstitutional and an executive overreach within the purview of Section 305 of the 1999 Constitution. Now you have that sole administrator who has been told will be there for 6 months. He himself is now engaging in his own overreach. He's creating an appropriation bill. He has removed all elected appointive persons who have tenure under the Constitution. He has removed them. He is appointing his own board chairman and other executives. He is now appointing sole administrators for local government areas in the same River State. In other words, what you have in River State at this time, for anybody who can just connect the dots and not try to be dumb or mischievous, is that you are having the institutionalization of a one-man rule in River State, which would seem to be at variance with the democratic dispensation that we say we are practicing. I think that this should be of concern to the people of River State. And we have had this morning Mr. J.K. Pele of TAF Africa, who came and articulated a certain tendency in River State. But we asked him the question. These people who have collected appointments as board chairmen, board members, chairman of River State what is it called? Local government, Independent Electoral Commission, RCEC, are there not people from Rivers State? Which means that in the midst of chaos, which is something that speaks to the Nigerian character, whatever the level of chaos, disruption, confusion may be in Nigeria, there will be some people, even within your immediate environment, who want to benefit from it. Yeah. And so these opportunists who have embraced the appointment, who have taken position, who are even taking photographs, the people of Rivers State who have a different view should also call them out. Yeah. Because today is Thursday. These people tomorrow, the ones that are Muslims among them, will go to the mosque to thank God. The ones that are Christians among them, they will go to church on Sunday to do Thanksgiving and say what our Lord has done. Let it be permanent in my life. This is a contradiction that we have with the Nigerian character, and we are seeing it being played out in Rivers State. So it's not just about the president in an executive overreach. It's not just about the sole administrator. It's not just about Wike. It's not just about Fubara. It's also about the ordinary people of Rivers State who have seen this as an opportunity to promote the division. And, you know, I pointed out to Mr. Ekwele, all these television lawyers, television elders, television public affairs analysts, they call themselves, you know, they have to focus more on what is unfolding in Rivers State and the future of Rivers State and the people of Rivers State and their interests.
Well said. I mean, at the end of the day, really, the rule of law must be obeyed in Nigeria. We'll take another story.